Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Laura and Kevin were at their penthouse when there was a knock on the door. Laura let Cyrus in and gave him a stern look for dropping by without warning. Laura gave up a little and let Cyrus inside. Kevin left the room after adamantly telling Cyrus that he wasn't allowed to see Ace. Cyrus was overjoyed to hear that Ace would be adopted by Laura and Kevin. Cyrus and Laura couldn't agree on whether Cyrus should be in Ace's life. Cyrus claimed to have made arrangements for Nicholas to be shielded from some of his fellow prisoners in Pentonville. Cyrus was scolded by Laura for assisting Nicholas. Cyrus declared emphatically that he had been freed from the prison's hardened criminals and that he had located a group of men who genuinely wanted to protect Nicholas. Later that afternoon, Cyrus announced that his new radio program would make its debut. Laura insisted on knowing Cyrus' intentions after claiming that something didn't seem right. Cyrus expressed his hope that Laura would eventually acknowledge his transformation. Cyrus urged Laura to listen to his radio broadcast before he left. Laura hurried to lock the door as soon as Cyrus walked out. Dante was given a crime scene report about Olivia Jerome's murder at the morgue. The transport van's tires blew out after it struck a spike strip. They stopped the van. Then two men in masks ambushed them. Olivia Jerome was taken and the guards were chained up. And then they heard a gunshot not too long after. They achieved self-liberation. One of them made an assistance request. Dante informed Anna and Jordan. The other went into the woods in the direction of the gunshot and found Olivia's body. Olivia's body was recognized by Anna, who also observed that Olivia had been shot at close range. Olivia was put to death, Anna said. Dante gave Anna an evidence bag he had received from the detectives. From the bag, Anna produced a pistol, explaining that it had formerly belonged to the WSB. Anna went on to say that Olivia's death was the result of someone shooting at Sonny at the Metro Court pool several months prior. Anna observed that Olivia and her had remained in love. Jagger needed to see, Anna said, that the PCPD needed to stop the shootings before more people were harmed. Jordan and Anna planned how to get O'Neill to talk to a fellow prisoner in Pentonville. Jordan pointed out that the prisoner had to be someone who wouldn't normally be a threat to the public. Laura texted Jordan right at that moment, and Jordan's phone chimed. Nearby, Jordan discovered a radio. Cyrus's voice came over the speakers as soon as the radio was turned on. Cyrus declared at the start of his radio program that life was a jail for everyone. Cyrus remarked in his broadcast, "If I can find my way to a better place, so can you." Sam informed Alexis that Danny had been intoxicated on Valentine's Day at his and Dante's apartment. Danny was becoming more and more like Jason, Sam said, and she wanted to know what to do if Danny found himself drawn to danger, just like Jason had. Sam continued his comparison of Danny to Jason. Sam was reminded by Alexis that Danny's inebriation was still an isolated episode. Alexis assured Danny that Sam would help him get through it all. Thanking Alexis for listening, Sam said. At that moment, a reporter from The Invader called Alexis. Jocelyn tried to get Ava to help her find Sonny at his penthouse. Jocelyn was upset, Ava surmised, and she mentioned that either Michael or Dex had to be involved. Jocelyn acknowledged that she had knew Michael had hired Dex to assassinate Sonny when Ava disclosed that she had heard Michael confess to Sonny earlier. Jocelyn claimed to have knowledge of Sonny's plan to murder Dex. Ava nodded slowly, acknowledging that Jocelyn was powerless to help Dex. Ava, according to Jocelyn, had not been any assistance, and she swore she would not give up on Dex. She left the penthouse in a hurry. Ava attempted to make a phone call after Jocelyn departed. A little while later, Alexis paid Ava a visit and revealed that she had discovered Olivia's murder. When Alexis expressed her regret for Ava's loss, Ava didn't find it surprising and laughed it off. "Are you serious? Because you're probably wondering what circle of hell she's frying in after what she did to you," Ava remarked. Sonny claimed to Dex at his flat that Dex knew too much about both Sonny and his business. And all I know about you is that you are untrustworthy. So, Dex, how would you handle this if you were in my shoes? He inquired. Dex claimed that he had not been lying when he had expressed his growing admiration and concern for Sonny. Sonny stated that Dex would have to go as he was too much of a liability. Dex restated his belief that Jocelyn was irreplaceable. Now for the details. Do you wish to live on? You will never return to this place. You will never communicate with anyone else again. You have to make the decision, Sonny urged, pressing Dex to respond. Soon after, Sonny was idly seated cross-legged in a chair when Jocelyn entered the flat. Where was Dex? Jocelyn inquired. I apologize, Jocelyn. He's gone, Sonny stated nonchalantly. Jocelyn insisted on finding out Dex's location. Sonny merely mentioned Dex's survival and his refusal to go back to Port Charles. Jocelyn was given an envelope by Sonny. Dex's dog tags and what appeared to be a farewell message were inside the mail. Jocelyn yelled that she would never forgive Sonny and that she detested him. With total indifference, Sonny responded, I know, and he quickly went. Jocelyn collapsed to the ground, sobbing as she reached for Dex's dog tags. The author is the only one with ideas about GH. Just remember that everything, right or bad, is based solely on feeling. Every fan of General Hospital, even Soap Hub, has an opinion of their own. We sat and watched the good, the horrible, and everything in between for 5 days. Here, we take the lead in a positive manner. Regretfully, we don't always achieve our goals. Here is a recap of GH's past week, which had Sonny discovering that Michael had hired Dex and the consequences of this betrayal. I've been waiting for this, Michael, Chad Duell/Dex, Evan Hofer. Secret to come to light for what seems like an eternity. Indeed, the revelation transpired differently than I had anticipated. However, I'm glad it's over and we can go on. Here are my 2 favorite scenes from this week's plot, though, before we get started. Moment number 1. When Sonny, Maurice Bernard, immediately realized Carly, Laura Wright, didn't have the funds to handle such large payments, he surmised Michael was Dex's sponsor. Naturally, this comes after Carly attempted to shield her son by asserting that she was the one who employed Dex. Moment number 2. As soon as Michael entered Sonny's office, Sonny greeted him with a "Hello, Judas." I might have repeated that scene over and over in my mind a few times. I'm now curious about how long the animosity and bitterness will last, since I don't give a damn about how these characters present stuff. Ultimately, Michael hired Dex specifically to gather enough information against Sonny to put him in jail. Furthermore, Carly and Joss, Eden McCoy, were both aware of this risky relationship. Will these resentments endure? Yes, the players had a change of heart later on. However, it nevertheless took place. They all kept the secret to themselves after that. That portion is nearly as horrible as discovering evidence that implicates Sonny and then opting to destroy it. It's the reason Sonny is so adamant about ignoring Nina Cynthia Watrous. That, along with her targeting of his ex-wife. Anyway, the falsehoods, omissions, and revisionist history that Sonny was told this week left me with a sore headache. Dex claimed that he carried out his hired duty of protecting Sonny. How come? What planet is this? Yes, part of what happened was that. Not everything that occurred did. Thus, Sonny refrained from killing Dex. He even sets the individual up somewhere else while letting him vanish. Considering that a living Dex is a liability for him. There are repercussions for this disappearance, though. Dex and Joss are prepared for a proper soap opera breakup because he is unable to inform Joss where he is. Every soap opera couple experiences this. I apologize, Joss. I really liked Sonny's response when Joss told him she detested him. He strolled out the door after it felt as though there was no skin off his back. Whoa, Sonny's world is getting smaller by the second, which is the issue. Basically, it's just him, Donna, Scarlet Spears, Avery, Ava, and Grace Scarola, and Ava, Maura West. Is there anyone willing to place a wager on Sonny taking alcohol seriously once more? When he and Nina were together, the nasty habit vanished. What will happen to him if his village, his main source of support, is gone? More importantly, though, is who will help him get over this. He is, after all, a target. Additional GH thoughts. Dark is the most annoying interaction. Because Nina has never been incarcerated, Drew, Cameron Matheson, believes that she has never experienced humiliation. I find it annoying when some characters aren't permitted to discuss their pasts. Drew has experienced several humiliations, including being imprisoned by Victor Cassadine, Charles Shaughnessy, in addition to his time in prison. That is beyond dispute. However, is he unaware of the suffering Nina endured at the hands of her own mother? Baby theft and 20 years in a coma. What is he discussing? Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.